All right, so it's day number 141 today. And guys, yesterday's video, I kind of messed it up. I was editing the video and then I deleted a part and it deleted like most of the video. And I just noticed that like when I uploaded it yesterday. So this video here is like a minute long or something. And it's actually missing the result from yesterday. But this is the result from yesterday, like super freaking low day, 0.24%. There, but we'll go through and do this here in today's video. So token analysis, I think we can delete this line now. It's in our kind of buying zone there, right? Okay, so we'll go over to trade history. We'll go and do all this stuff here. And so I got to grab this guy, pop that in there, and grab this number here. And I'll move that $7 out of there today too, and put it in the other account. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab this number, so 5029.84. 5029.84. 5029.84, and then we'll figure out the percentage for the last 24 hours there. Okay, 0.45% is today, so kind of around the average there, right? So okay, let's just go and do this right now. Guys, I don't even know if I'm going to do the trade history anymore because there's 240 videos of me showing the trade history, and it's something that you can just check on your own just to make the videos quicker, right? So I think I'll just do the percentage, and then I'll do the withdrawals and stuff, and then I'll also show the pro bot in every video now too, because people are interested, like more people are interested in this than the actual, you know, basic bot, right? So we're gonna do a withdrawal of this here, and we're actually gonna add it to this balance, and then we'll take this down to 5,000 because I can't withdraw $7 from it. The minimum withdrawal is $10, right? So put that in there, hit withdrawal here, okay? And then that's now up here. Also, I put some USDT in here last night, and we'll add this to here, and then we'll just withdraw it with that $7 that's in there, and we'll bring the balance down to 5,000. Okay, so I'll withdraw $63 from here, and then we'll put that into the pro bot. Okay, so there's that withdrawal. Boom, 5,000 over to the pro bot, and then I can put this 63 in there. But before we do that, let's just go and grab this commission. So here's the team turnover, boom, 26 bucks there in commissions, which is nice. And that's on a low day. So I think my commission now, guys, is gonna be around like 30 bucks or so per day on average, right? If we get to 0.50% for the average. And then I'll deposit into here. Okay. And pop that in there. Hit that, there's that deposit. Okay, so I'm back here, guys, and we can figure this out for today. And then tomorrow's video will be easy because I'll remember how to do this. There. See, that seems too much though, 1.47%. You know what I think it could be, guys, is that this count's so freaking small, and like it's super small, like it's 300 bucks almost, right? And see, every trade, it won't sell 100% out of Bitcoin, right? Like no exchange will do that. No exchange is going to sell 100% out of Bitcoin. There'll always be cents there. Normally it's like under $1. And so there's 78 cents here, which is there's always going to be something in Bitcoin, right? Like sometimes it's 33 cents, sometimes it's around $1, sometimes it's 50 cents, whatever type thing. And I think that's what's messing up my calculation for this, because this amount is so freaking small that this 78 cents makes a huge difference, because it's like, you know, that's more than a day's of earnings, right? That's sitting there. So yeah, this is going to be really hard to figure out, guys, with such a small balance, what the daily percentage is. Because if you come down here and you look at your daily percentage here, it's not correct, right? Like this isn't correct. I had a guy message me yesterday and he was saying oh, when I see your videos, it's different than my percentage. And, you know, like, of course it is, because I'm making my video at a different time than this prints, right? And this prints a day after, right? Like the third hasn't happened yet, and it's the fourth today, right? So, yeah, it's, you can't compare this to my videos, guys. My videos are 100% accurate for my account, right? For instance, this is the ProBot here. It didn't make 0.08% yesterday. Like if you look at the percentage here, it says that this day it had made, so it's third day. Well, I don't know if you can count that day, but that was the first day when it started, right? It started at like 9 p.m. or 8 p.m. at night. So it traded for like 3 hours, and then it was the next day, so it made 0.03% then. And then the next day it was 69% is what the this page is saying it made. And then this day here it would have been 0.72 minus 110, whatever that is. But then you can see this day here, it's saying you know, it's saying that the 42 cents that it made is 0.08%, but 42 cents is not 0.02% of, you know, whatever the balance would be here on that day. Would have been like, you know, at least $140 or so, right? So this isn't correct, guys. So I just want to point that out. And that's why I never ever show this in video, is because this is definitely not correct. Like you can just simply look at it. You can see, well, okay, it's 83 cents here, and then it made 45 cents there. That's not zero. It's not 0.08% of your, that's not the correct calculation, right? That's why I do the calculation in my video, and I don't show you guys this stuff because it's not correct. Okay. So, and this hasn't printed yet for the third, which was yesterday. So when people are looking at this and they're comparing this to my video content, I've already said for the fourth what my percentage is, right? This thing hasn't even printed for the third yet. So you could be like looking at my video content thinking, oh, you know, why was his earnings so low that day when mine was so high? Or why was his earnings so high when mine was so low? And we could be looking at like 2 days apart or whatever, okay? So yeah, guys, it's, you know, it's not, I can't say, oh, it's common sense or whatever, because my content's my content. I'm the one making it, right? I can't fake anything because I show you guys the trade history and I'm showing you the math and stuff like that. Like, you know, you can look into it on your own kind of thing if that's how you feel you want to do things. But yeah, you shouldn't just come here and then think, oh, this is what my bot is doing, because it's not, guys. It's not accurate, right? As I showed you there before, like your bot holds Bitcoin as well, a little itty bitty bit of Bitcoin, which, you know, if this was $100 balance and it's holding $1 of Bitcoin, right? That means it's holding like 1% of Bitcoin in its account. But then if your balance here is say $5,000 and it's holding $1 of Bitcoin, then it's holding like 0.0001% of your account or whatever. So even on the deposit balance, guys, it makes a huge difference of how things are calculated and all that kind of stuff. So as of right now, guys, I don't think I can figure out what is the daily percentage for this bot because I hardly have any funds in it, right? I can just basically go and look at its profits balance. But here's the thing. If I go and I look at its profits balance, which says $1.83, then do I calculate this 76 cents on there? Because that would be part of the profit, is the 76 cents, right? Which if I'm looking at my normal account and it's $5,000, it wouldn't matter for me to miss 76 cents in the daily review videos. But for this, it makes like a world of a difference. It makes a difference of, you know, like almost a percentage. Okay. So yeah, guys, I don't think I can do the daily percentage of the ProBot until my account's bigger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add to my account here. I was going to do it later, but I want to make the content good for you guys. Like I want to lead by example. And I personally, I don't think that you should add funds you know, like you should test things out for a week or so and then make an educated decision and then add funds. Like who knows, this bot could perform great for 3 days or 4 days or whatever, and then it could start performing like this bot over here and earn a little bit less type thing, right? Like this one's supposed to earn less than this one, right? That's why it's called pro bot, right? So, you know, you always want to test things out. But for the content and to make it good, guys, I think I am going to go and deposit into here just to get this thing to like $1,000. And then we can actually test it and we can see like, you know, in this, if there is 50 to 70 cents in here, it won't make a difference because it'd be like, you know, 0. I don't know, like the most it'd be is maybe 0.09 or something like that, instead of it being like a percentage that's actually missing from the review videos. Okay, so we'll start the actual how's the pro bot doing. We'll start that in tomorrow's video because this is, you can't do it with this, guys, with like $100 in there or 200 or 300 or 500. Like it won't be accurate, right? You can see it's making money and stuff, but you can't figure out the exact percentage with that kind of balance because of this here, right? That it could be holding 50 cents. It could be holding 70 cents. It could be holding $1.05. And then if you have $100 balance and it's holding $1.05 of Bitcoin, and you know, you're not going to see that $1.05 over here, you know, so it might show 20 cents or something like that, right? So it throws everything right off. Okay, so here we are inside the account. Let me get a drink here. And we're going to go withdrawal. And I'll just put all this at there. Sorry, guys. We'll go deposit into here. So we have to get into the master account to deposit. Master, okay, over here. We got deposit. We'll do stable coins, so USDT. Tron network. Actually, let's use the BNB network because it says it's free in my wallet. Select coin, this guy, and select network. I think it said it was free, or maybe that was a promotion. Oh, it's not free anymore. Yeah, so that must have been a promotion they had. Anyways, we'll select this. This is only 90 cents or so. So that guy there, Tron network, and then grab the address over here. This guy, that guy. That's the most important thing, guys, is make sure you have the same network when you're sending cryptos around, because it'll get lost and there's nothing they can do about it. Nothing at all, guys. It's like it just disappears into the internet ether. Okay, and then I'm just gonna send over all of it and I'll test the bot out with that because that'll put me to like $1,000, and then we'll actually get like an accurate result here, guys, and not like, oh, it's missing 78 cents. I don't know, like, should I add that or not, you know, kind of thing, because 78 cents can make a big deal if your deposit's, you know, a couple $100. So get the code back to here. That's that. And here we go here, submit this, and then that'll take, normally this wallet here is a little bit longer than the Traiex wallet. So this one normally takes like 20 minutes or so, but we'll see how long it takes for it to go there. Traiex wallet, guys, is really quick. Like, it's fast. Like withdrawing from your subscription and stuff like that, like from your bot's earnings, that takes a while because they're manually processing it because it's a security thing. Here's Traiex updates. And this is the last one here. So it says it in here somewhere. So if I wanted to increase, which I don't think I would need to, increase past $1,600 here, right? I would have to add to this balance over here. Okay. The earnings with this one, guys, I think they're about the same. I just think that, like, here's the thing, and I've had a lot of people message me about this and say, oh, the earnings have gone down with the basic bot, and oh, they're just trying to get you to put money in the pro bot. You can see it doesn't cost anything for the pro bot, and I'm using my balance here to build this one. Like, it was my decision to put 750 in there out of my own pocket, right? Like, the company didn't force me to do that. So the people saying things, guys, it's just like, I don't know, they're just not thinking a lot, I guess. I don't know what's going on with them. But yeah, you can use this balance here to fund this balance here. There's no subscription plan for this bot. As long as you have a $2,500 deposit with this bot is free for you to use. So I don't know. They're not trying to like get money out of people or whatever, guys, because you can actually build this account here with zero out of pocket. Right? I made the decision for the content of these videos to put funds out of pocket in there, guys. Originally, I wasn't going to do that. I was just going to go and build it through my earnings, which that's what I'd recommend you do. Don't take funds out of pocket to make money online, guys. Use money you're making to make money online. Like, use the money you're making online to make more money online, okay? That's what you want to do. That's one of the biggest lessons I ever learned of like how not to go broke online is don't use fresh funds out of pocket. Go and sorry, I'm losing my voice. Go and make money in something and then use that money to go and create additional sources of income for yourself online. That's what you need to do, guys. That's one of the secrets of making money online, is not to keep on spending money. The past week's been horrible, guys. And I'll show you why it's been horrible. Like, all you simply have to do is you have to look at trade history. You have to see how the bot's doing. And then what you can do, if you understand how to read a chart, a trading chart, you can look at the trading chart and see what trend it's in. And then think, what trend does the bot trade in? The bot trades long. So it's going to have a hard time if the market has big, huge red candles on it, meaning it's not trading, right? It's going to trade more and have more profitable trades if it's going sideways, sideways down, or sideways up. It won't trade as much, and it won't be as profitable if it's going green candle after green candle, or it's having red candle after red candle, guys, because it won't trade through that. Because it trades, from what I can see, it trades on a break of structure is what I can see, right? So I actually have my trading account hooked up to this chart, so don't mind that. But we'll go to Bitcoin, okay? And we're gonna open this guy up here big, and then we'll go to a 1 hour chart, and you can see, okay? So since when was our maintenance? 12, 13, 14, 15. So it was the 15th or 16th of October when they turned things back on. So this is what I want you guys to understand, because a lot of people, they just think like, oh, I've put money in this bot, it should be making me like the same thing every day. That's not how it works, guys. And once you trade for 1 day, you see like, holy shit, like this is not what I thought it was. Like there's no way I can make the same amount every single day with trading. Okay, so this is the big crash. The bot was off. They just turned everything off through all this basically. And I think things turned back on here roughly around, it was like this 15th, 16th. So this would have been day one, right, of our bots trading, which is not going to trade that much through that. It would have traded through here pretty damn good, right? Okay, so that's why you're seeing these days that are just freaking crazy, right? Like a day that's 0.27, and then the next day it'd be 0.40 something. And then, I remember through here, I think it was this day here, it made 0.70 something %, right? And then we have this day here, which is the 20th, was another day where it basically couldn't really trade that much. And then the trades it did do, it had more losses than, not more losses than profit, but more losses than normal, right? Because the market's falling so hard. Like normally Bitcoin, guys, looks like this, okay? And if you were a member like myself through this, that's why our profit was more consistable, like more, like close to 0.50% every single day, is because this is such an easy market to trade in, right? This is very difficult to trade in, guys, when it does stuff like this, okay? So I don't want to say we're entering a bear market, but to me it looks like it. I think we're going to come down here to like 98K or something, and then we might have a little run up, probably back to this trend line here, and then the bear market might start. But yeah, I think that if we are going to go through a bear market, guys, I don't think the average with the basic bot is going to be 0.50. I think it's going to be 0.45. It's just because it won't be able to trade like it used to, meaning it won't be able to trade as much. So that's it for me. See you guys in another video here shortly. Bye-bye.